Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is BreeKel and in today's video I'm going to be introducing myself. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Like I mentioned, my name is BreeKel. For short I go by Kel, and the name of my brand is designerbreekelz. I am a fashion designer and I just recently graduated getting my associate's degree in fashion design and merchandising in 2021 is when I graduated, and then I decided to go back to school to get my technical apparel degree, and I graduated of May of 2022, so just recently. And yeah, I own Designer BreeKelz. I'll have my website down below if you are interested in any of my designs. My design aesthetic is very classy and sophisticated, mixed with a little bit of a dark twist. So I really like mixing the rebel and lover kind of I don't know, kind of vibe. Anyway, so I have decided to create this channel because before I started school, I first self-taught myself because in the area I live in is just a small town area, so we're not very into fashion. The only sewing in the area I live is quilting and maybe like stuffed animals, so very homey stuff, which don't get me wrong, that stuff is very fun to sew as well, but I'm just more into clothing and high fashion. So yeah, and I've decided to make this channel because before I went to school, I self-taught myself and I didn't know that there was a school within my area. And so I'm creating this channel to help those who love fashion, they want to maybe become a designer, or they just want to learn how to sew. I would love to use all the techniques that I've learned while in school to teach to you guys, because uh, when I was self-teaching myself, there was a lot of terms that I didn't understand or I didn't know, and I just want to help you guys. I want to be your resource, and I understand that college maybe isn't for everyone. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you and teach you because I went to college and I'm happy to teach you guys. Okay, with that being said, just a little bit more about me. I self-taught myself how to sew. I first started sewing when I was about maybe 12 or 13. My first sewing class was in junior high, and I just remember walking into class, sitting at the sewing machine and being so scared of the sewing machine. I was scared I was gonna sew my fingers and I was not gonna do good in this class at all. And then the first project was just this cute little wallet, and yeah, I loved it. I fell in love with the sewing machine. I always loved dressing up when I was little. I always loved putting outfits together, and you guys get it. It's just that kind of confidence, glam feeling when you are dressing up. And yeah, anyway, my first class, after I put together the first project, I just remember feeling super confident in myself and just super excited, and that was when I really fell in love with it. I feel like it's something that I understand how to do and how to put together, and that confidence really just expressed who I am, and yeah, just made me fall in love with it. And anyway, so going forward, I worked in a lot of different bridal shops and different sewing places. I've sewn swimwear, I've done different bridal shops, I worked with costumes, I've made costumes for someone who has an Etsy shop, I've done different minky blankets, stuffed animals. So that was really when I first started how to sew. I would just take these different sewing jobs, even though they paid me minimum wage or not so great. It was really just about the experience for me. And I gotta tell you, if you are first learning how to sew and you really want to get into it, I would recommend working at a bridal shop, because when you are doing alterations, you are taking apart, well, not like completely apart, but for the most part, you are taking apart a dress and putting it back together, and you are understanding how to put shapes together and making sure that it's fit. You will learn a lot of different techniques in bridal, and it's all about the experience that you are giving yourself. So really put yourself in, give yourself experience, because that is what's going to help you understand better how to sew. When I was working at one of the bridal shops, it was just a local bridal shop within my area, the manager was running her own little local fashion show with her friends, and I would always sketch designs. I would always kind of dream of different designs and sketch them when they were in my mind. And anyway, when I worked at this bridal shop, I would show her my sketches and just explain to her how much I love fashion, and me and her just became really good friends. And I just remember one day she came up to me and she's like, "Oh, me and my friend are putting a fashion show together, and we are looking for designers. You should totally apply and come do the show." So I went ahead and I applied, and I gotta say, that first fashion show that I did, this was back in 2016, I fell in love with it. It's just the same as how I explained when I made that little bag as my first project, just feeling confident that I made something and it worked and I understood what I was doing. And you just like fall in love with your passion. That's what it was for me. I just remember it was just a small little collection I put together, and this was before I did school, and just putting that collection together really taught me a lot, and it really showed me that this is part of who I am. And I know that sounds like super cheesy, but it's so true. It's just something I fell in love with, and it's something that I was able to express myself and help others feel good about themselves and help me feel accomplished. And so anyway, I I remember running in or meeting a teacher that teaches at the college that I went to. I went to Sally Community College, and the teacher came up to me and said, "Hey, I really like your collection. This is really cool. Have you gone to school?" Or we were just talking, and I just explained to her that I haven't been to school. I just self-taught myself how to sew, and she told me I should go ahead and enroll in school if that's something I'm interested in doing. And I've always wanted to go to fashion school. I've always wanted to better educate myself and become the best version that I can be. And so I went ahead and I enrolled in 2018. I worked all through 2017, saved up, and then in 2018 enrolled. And yeah, anyway, here we are now. I did my first degree, and then I decided I wanted to learn even more about fashion, and then got my second degree. And I gotta say, I'm very happy that I pushed myself and that I went through school, and I now want to teach you guys everything that I've learned in school, because I understand that maybe college isn't for everyone. And I understand that maybe college is maybe out of your reach or out of your budget in some way. So with that being said, I want to help support you guys. I want to help be your resource, because when I was learning how to sew, I didn't even know where to start. I didn't even know if I should really go to school, if I should just teach myself. But anyway, let me be your resource. All the techniques and everything that I've learned while going to school, I want to share with you guys. And so, yeah, if there's something you guys want to learn how to sew or make, tech packs, patterns, any kind of garment you can think of, comment down below. Even if I'm like, whoa, this is going to be a very crazy design, or I'm not really sure how to do that, like, just still comment down below, because I'd love to figure it out, and I am confident that I can figure it out for you. So yeah, comment down below, let me know. I'm happy to be your resource. And anyway, yeah, also I wanted to mention that if you guys are interested in any of my designs, please check out my website at designerbreekelz.com. My style, I would have to say, is classy, sophisticated, elegant. I really like to mix very feminine, girly clothing like pink and then mixing it with a darker twist that gives mystery, it gives confidence, it makes you feel like the woman or man that you are, and it makes you feel like a better person. And my brand is all about feeling confident, that you are styled in confidence. I'm very for making sure that the clothing will fit. So my brand will offer sizes 2 to 14, or you can order something custom, because growing up I could never find clothing that can fit me, and I was one of the taller girls in my class. So yeah, it was hard to find. I remember that's when skinny jeans were very in style, and I could never find skinny jeans that would fit me. They were always capris. So that's another reason why I really love fashion, is the fact that I can now make clothing that can fit me. So I'm very passionate about fit, because I totally understand it's hard to find the right fit. And so yeah, if you guys want something custom, let me know. I want you guys to feel confident. I want you to be the best version of yourself when you are wearing my designs. I want you guys to feel confident and happy, and that you can express yourself. Other than that, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in a new one. Thanks guys, bye!